Ugh. How about these rocks on my feet?
Oh, no.
Ugh. Okay. We're in with my dirty socks between us. Okay, wildlife. Hey. I think we hit our 100-mile mark.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, maybe.
I think it was yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But now we're going to talk about the second section of our hike so far, because we already attempted to go to the border, and then we turned around and started going south because there was too much snow at at Rock Pass. We went to Highway 20. Then we got some information that the rest of the trail was like way too snowy, and we didn't feel comfortable. So then we got a shuttle to Wenatchee. Then we rented a car, drove down to Portland.
But yeah, stopping Olympia on the way to drop off Hayden, or Igor.
Igor, yep, dropped her off. And we dropped off our other buddy so he could fly home and
be bougie.
Yes. And then these really nice people that were friends of Wildlife's dad put us up for the night in a sweet little basement. It was lovely. We watched the Avengers.
Yeah.
Or no, it wasn't the Avengers.
Well, yeah, it was the Avengers Endgame. So,
yeah, I didn't know what was happening. I do have a question for you later about which superhero you'd choose as your roommate.
Oh, good question.
We're going to talk about that. But now, I don't know what we've been doing for today's our 5th day on trail since we got back on trail. What have we been doing, Wildlife?
We've been,
Day 1, we went from Bridge of the Gods.
Yeah, about like 10 miles in to a campsite with a water source that was down a really steep hill.
And there was that bear bag hung from the tree in the creepy sweater. Do you know what I kept thinking about? Not Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees. Did you ever watch Friday the 13th?
No, I'm not good with scary movies.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you didn't know about it, because if we had both talked about it, I would have been too sketched out.
I was really proud of myself. I saw It and It Chapter 2. I was so proud of myself, but then I made my friend have to share a bed with me. So.
You gotta watch like something uplifting after that. Oh yeah, anyway, so that was kind of creepy, but nobody, and maybe it's not a but, it's an and no one came back to get their bear bag nor their sweater that was left on the tree. Ooh.
The sweater I can totally see being forgotten, but the bear bag, it's like, that's your food, man. Like,
and it was full.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like
really
it was
full.
like, it looked like it was tied up securely, so like you could easily undo it too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could see that happen. Somebody like putting up a bear bag and then like tying it in such a way that they like couldn't get it down.
Yeah.
You know?
But it was doable.
It was doable. Creepy.
It was weird.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then we got up the next day, I think. Yeah, well, we did, but okay.
What were we dreaming?
And we went, was it like 12 or 13 miles, something in that range?
Oh yeah, I think it was like 12 point something.
To, is that the night we dry camp? No. That's the night we almost ended up dry camping. We did pack extra water, and then you camped on the switchback, and I camped down by the water.
Yes. See, this is where I get confused, because I'm like, which night was that? Yeah, we camped on the switchback with water after hauling. I hauled 3 liters of water up the mountain. Yeah, you had like, same, I think. Oh, no, I had 5 liters. Because I had the ones I was drinking, and then the stuff for dinner and morning.
Yeah. Then we ended up having water anyway.
Yeah.
Which was nice to have the water anyway.
Yeah.
But it made the hauling not as fun.
True. It was disappointing. And then...
So, yeah, that was a pretty uneventful day. The next day was pretty eventful. Next day is when we got our trail magic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. From two families, 2 couples and their baby boys.
Wait, wasn't there another day? Because I thought today was our 5th day on trail. Maybe tomorrow will be.
No, because that was our 3rd day, right? Because we had the 10, the 12, the 13, 12 point whatever. Then we had the 16 point something, where we had the trail magic, and then we hiked up and dry camped. And then we had yesterday, which is when we passed like the place with the benches and the woman who gave us apricots.
Oh my God. I totally put those in the same day in my mind.
know.
That's so weird. I was like, no, that was the same day that we got Trail Magic. But you're right. Because I remember thinking in my head, like, oh, 2 days of Trail Magic in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got a peach. Was that a nectarine?
Mine was like an apricot, and then you might have gotten a nectarine.
Oh.
I think. Was it smooth or fuzzy?
It was fuzzy.
It might have been a peach then. Because I often think of nectarines as being smooth, and
that's what I thought too.
Fuzzy, yeah.
Whatever. It was delicious. The juice was like running off my chin. I ate that thing in 2.3 seconds. Legit, I timed it.
That should be like, they should have like the hiker games, and it's like, you know.
How bad. I basically popped that baby in my mouth, spit out the pit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. And then, oh, yeah, so then yesterday we did 16 though, right? No, yesterday we did 20.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, 19.8. Whatever.
I
I hate that.
It's
Like,
basically
fine,
20.
I will say 19.8, even though it felt like 20.
Yeah. So that was our big day.
And today we're doing like 16?
Yeah, it's like 16.5 or something like that.
And we're going to try to find this little campground that might even have bathrooms. Fancy. And then tomorrow we hike into town. We get our resupply packages and take showers.
Woo-hoo. And do laundry.
Yeah, I can't wait.
The shirt could use it.
Actually, oh yeah, I do smell that bad.
I'll sleep in my long sleeve, and I'll use this shirt to, like, as a blanket for Lily. And I wonder if she's like, Mom, I don't want this on me.
Like, get it off.
Smells terrible.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm sitting in my tent, like, my socks, I put them in my vestibule, like on top of my shoes, and the smell like wafts in at me every now and then, and I'm like, oh, is that me? But it's not. I mean, I guess it is me. So that's what my feet smell like, but I baby wipe those suckers too, and they still smell just as bad.
I'm sure. I bet once they air out and you baby wipe them, I bet they smell a little bit better.
I don't know. I don't know.
We can find out. I'm just kidding.
You just like to smell things.
I do. I find disgusting smells.
Biggest slug I've ever seen. I'm wearing a size 12 shoe. That thing is humongous. Yeah, there's like blue and red.
Yeah. Is it fake? Is it real? I don't know.
I feel like Sasquatch is in there for sure. Weird little area. We walked out of a forest with these really big evergreens and all the pine needles. I got all in my shoes. And now we're in this like rocky little area with lots of smaller evergreens. And it's really sandy and the rocks are super porous. So we have geology questions. Well, it's definitely a pond. And there are no sheep. They call it Sheep Lake. What are those weird little things? Those are some sort of eggs. Cool. So this is Blue Lake. We camped here last night. When we got here, it was like super blustery. It was like really cold winds. But just beautiful. And then the winds died down a little bit. Then the mosquitoes came. Then they got in the tent with me. But the funny thing about the mosquitoes in the tent is that as soon as they get in the tent, they just want to escape. That's Mount Adams. I was right about one of the mountains. So was the other one Mount Rainier?
Well, so that's what I thought, and that's what my peak finder was telling me. But they said that it might have been might have been Mount Hood.
Oh.
Because that's closer to.
That makes sense.
Farther south. Which just makes sense because I feel like you see Mount Rainier like right before you get into Seattle.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what I said too. And then look at that. Mount Adams. Red. The camp spot got even prettier in the morning. We're trying to get a ride into town to shower. At least relaxing. And this is our hitchhiking station. These guys like slowed down, like they were gonna stop and pick us up earlier, and then they just kept going. Huckleberry. Leaving Trout Lake, heading north. This is really cool. It's a hot one out today. Back to the mountains. And hopefully we'll get to see that comet tonight. Saw it last night, but we were in town. So I'm hoping that being out in the woods, we will get a better view of it. I have no idea what these mountains are, but they're really cool looking. It's a beautiful sunset. Wildlife got me to come and look. Which one is that one, Wildlife?
Rainier.
Ooh. Not Rainier. Oh, mosquito in my face.
My peak finder.